Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another wonderful day here at IndiasMafia's channel. I am IndiasMafia. We are once again here to join us playing Neverwinter. I do extremely apologize that it's been so long since I made a video, so this is actually going to be quite a quick one, because I am in sort of a rush. I've been absolutely swamped with school and extracurricular activities, to the point where I don't think I've posted a video for like about 6 months, so with that, I decided I have to get on post, even if it's just a 5-minute video, that is. So I just wrote up a quick list of things to talk about today, and of course, as always, we will start with Neverwinter. Not much has changed since I left. It's still the great game that it once was, and funny that I mentioned that, because I've actually made a video as of late about World of Warcraft, and whether that game is still shit, if you guys feel like watching that. But as you can tell, after not 6 months of not playing Neverwinter, it does make you a little bit rusty. But anyway, to start off, I'm sure most of you guys have heard about the new challenge, but it's called Challenge with the Gods. It's going to be available February 6th, which is about a week. Inventory full. That's not good. Fuck that. And so basically what will happen is, as you kill monsters, this is my interpretation of it because they were actually quite vague on the subject, but as you kill monsters, basically people will appear as challengers, and you can accept that challenge and then challenge the gods, and if you beat the gods, then you actually can go ahead and get like some amazing item that they have yet to disclose to the public. So that should be cool. We'll see how it rolls out for them. They really haven't given us too much information about it, so we really don't know that much. As far as patches go in Neverwinter, not much really exciting. I usually blow through any of the patches that really are useless or just not really that interesting. The only one really notable is armor enchantments will no longer display while stealth. So you don't have to worry about being a stealth character and having your armor enchantments giving you away in the middle of PvP or stuff like that. On top of that, they also fixed some of the PvP disconnecting errors, which is quite nice, because I actually, for the one time I played within the past 6 months, I dropped out of a PvP match randomly, and I couldn't get back in, and so I lost, and that sort of sucked. And then my team's short one man, so that sucks too. But yeah, they fixed that, supposedly. So as far as Neverwinter news goes, that's about all I have on my plate today, and I'm only going to have a few other things to talk about. My next video, I will go a lot more in depth about the current gen consoles that are out right now. There's actually quite a bit to talk about, hence why I don't want to put it in this video, because I want this one to be quite short. But basically, games to look into. I wanted to give you something to do while you wait for my next video, and as other MMO fans, I'm sure you guys all know that as players as MMOs, we have to make our video game consumption very diverse. Otherwise, we become very limited in what we can enjoy, and we'll actually end up stop enjoying the game we're playing. You know, if you haven't reached this point, maybe you're not playing as much as what I'm referring to, or maybe you played so much that you're no longer realizing it. But if you hit a point where you're no longer enjoying Neverwinter, or whatever game you're currently playing that you're obsessed with, and you just want to go have fun, but you just can't enjoy it because you played it so much, you're like, oh, maybe I'm just bored. Well, it actually could be just that you need a more diverse collection of games that you're actually trying. That's what I found, that like, I played Dota so much and so excessively that I no longer like Dota, and I didn't like other games. So I tried playing other adventurous games and stuff like that, and I noticed that I appreciated Dota a lot more after I sort of opened my horizons. So to start that list with the games, I'm sure you guys have all heard of Destiny. It's a new game working by Activision and Bungie that's coming out. It's supposed to replace Halo. They haven't officially said that, but it better replace Halo, because Halo needs to be replaced. It's been going on too long. It's becoming a repetitive series. It's worse than Final Fantasy. They just need to get rid of that shit. Holy fuck, I have a lot of items. What the hell? Okay, I'm going to pause this while I get rid of these items so that we can actually do things while I talk. So I'll be back in 1 second. Okay, so we're back. Basically, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, so Destiny, it's a new sort of a first-person shooter adventure game that they're dedicating a lot of money and time into, and a lot of the resources to sort of emphasize on story and almost make a new Halo without, you know, obviously copying Halo. It should be interesting. I'm really sketchy on high-budget games as of late, just because they've mostly turned out to be shit. I have really no confidence in high-end companies today. But, you know, who knows? They may surprise me. They probably won't, but they may. As far as that goes, that might be a game that you want to be interested in, because the beta did just open. For those people that are like, oh, yeah, I've heard of Destiny. You'll be like, hey, beta's open. Oh, that was horrible. What did I just say there? Anyway. As a game for a mobile device, some of you guys may be disgusted with the Star Wars industry and what they've done to just sort of milk that as much as they possibly frickin' could. But for you that aren't, there's a mobile game called Tiny Death Star. I'm sure you guys have all heard of it. If you haven't, it's basically a mobile sellout version of Star Wars. It's actually fun if you enjoy those kind of things. So I don't know, check it out. It may be fun. But outside of that, the game that I've actually been wanting to talk about for quite some time is Path of Exile. Extremely fun game. It's basically what Diablo should have been, but isn't. It's amazing. There's in-depth combat, there's in-depth item systems, the most intricate freaking talent tree that you've ever seen in your entire life. If you bought Diablo and were so disgusted with what they produced that you're like, we gave you 10 years to produce this game, and you came up with shit. Well, here's your solution. Path to Exile is the game you've been waiting for. Go check it out. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's free as of right now. I'm not sure what you have to pay for in it, because I really don't play those kind of games too often. Time consuming and very frustrating when you die and lose all your shit. But outside of that, man, I love this rogue. Let's see. My next on the list is Blacklight Retribution. I'm not sure how many of you guys have heard of it, but it is available free to play right now on Steam. It got about a 7.5 as far as critics are concerned. It was quite interesting. I heard some bad things about it, but mostly good. I'm about to die. That would not be good. But yeah, I definitely think you guys should check it out. But as far as shooters go, if you're it's almost Destiny-esque. So it might be interesting for you out there that aren't in the beta and you want to try out something like Destiny. It could be fun to try. Now, one of my last games on here is Mirror Moon. Now, if you guys have actually played stuff like Proteus or stuff like that, where it's sort of like interesting art style indie sort of game, you'll love this. It's amazing. It's exploration, you know, there's lots of in-depth thought and process and art that goes into each scene, and it's actually quite interesting. They reminded me of the developers Proteus, so I wouldn't be quite surprised if Proteus were the people that made this game. But if you don't know what Proteus is, then there's a game you probably want to play before you even touch this one. But on top of that, just different genres of people. You know, most people won't like these kind of games. Some people may love them more than regular games. It's all about your preference, really. But as the last game in my list, I do have quite a bit more. But like I said, I want to keep this short, and I'll add the rest of them to my other list. Oh shit, I missed? Did I? I don't know. Anyway, my last game I have is Shelter. If you guys have not heard of this game, go look it up. Seriously, even if this doesn't sound like it appeals to you, just look it up and give it some thought. If you've ever played the game Brothers, you know how heart-wrenching that game can be and how much it plays with your emotions and your decisions and etc. It's a very good game. Check it out if you haven't played it. If you have, then you will love this game. Shelter is about a family of, what was it, raccoons? Or, no, badgers. Badgers. And basically, you play as the mama badger, and you have a bunch of babies that you have to keep alive. And basically, as you travel along, say you're not fast enough in the river, and one of your badgers falls and dies. That badger's dead. That baby badger, you just lost him. And your goal is to try to get as many of your baby badgers to a safe place as possible. And you have to travel and traverse several things while predators try to eat them, etc. And it's plays with your emotions heavily, but it is an amazing game, and you guys should totally check it out. So that about does it for my list. I told you it'd be quick. I really hope I made this quick, but thank you all for joining me. I will try to put out more videos more often. I have noticed that the less videos I put out, I actually start to have less of an ability to put out videos. So I definitely need to get back in the motion of it, get my voice trained back up, and sort of a orientation of how I speak. As you can tell, this one was probably pretty scattered compared to my previous videos. But outside of that, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you next time, and I'll try to put a video out as soon as possible, and we'll talk about more important things than random jibbly jab that just fill time. Love you guys, have a great day, and always stay beautiful.